Welcome back to Worth Coin, your trusted place for coin history, hidden treasures, and collector secrets from both sides of the Atlantic. Today, we're diving into the world of British currency and revealing the top 4 most valuable and historically significant Queen Elizabeth II one-penny coins. First up, the 1971 UK New One. Penny coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II holds an important place in British numismatic history, as it was one of the first coins issued during the nation's transition to decimal currency. This transition, officially known as Decimal Day, occurred on the 15th of February, 1971, when the United Kingdom moved from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a simplified system of 100 pence to the pound. The 1 pence coin was a cornerstone of this change and marked a new era for British coinage. The 1971 one-penny coin is made from bronze and weighs 3.56 grams with a diameter of 20.32 millimeters. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by sculptor Arnold Machin. In this design, the Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a youthful and iconic image used on UK coins from 1968 until 1984. The inscription around the portrait reads, "Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith," which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse, designed by Christopher Ironside, the coin features the crowned portcullis, which is a gate or grille used to fortify medieval castles, and it is topped with a crown. This design has historic significance, as the portcullis was also a badge of the Palace of Westminster, and had appeared on coins dating back to the reign of King Henry VII. The word one penny is inscribed around the edge, with the denomination clearly marked below the image. The 1971 one-penny coin was minted in very large quantities. Over 1.5 billion were struck to meet the needs of the new decimal system. As such, it is not considered rare in general circulation, and circulated examples are typically worth only their face value or slightly more. However, uncirculated and brilliant uncirculated BU versions, especially those found in mint sets, can be of interest to collectors. A typical uncirculated 1971 penny may sell for between 50 pence and £1, while proof or BU specimens may be valued slightly higher depending on condition and packaging. While the coin is generally common, its historical significance as part of the Decimal Day release makes it a desirable item for beginners and history-focused collectors. It represents a pivotal moment in British monetary history and the beginning of a more modern and streamlined coinage system. Many UK households still have 1971 pennies tucked away in old jars or drawers, often unnoticed. Though the coin may not hold significant monetary value today, its sentimental and educational value remains high. Next up, the 1977 UK one-penny coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971. Like other 1 pence coins of the period, the 1977 version was struck in bronze and intended for everyday circulation. It weighs 3.56 grams, has a diameter of 20.32 millimeters, and features the standard specifications used for UK 1 pence coins from 1971 until 1992, when the composition changed to copper-plated steel. The obverse of the coin features the second definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. In this portrait, the Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, and the inscription around the edge reads, Elizabeth II, DG Reg FD 1977, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This portrait was used on UK coins from 1968 until 1984. The reverse of the coin, designed by Christopher Ironside, displays the image of a crowned portcullis with chains, which is a historic symbol of the Palace of Westminster. Below the design is the word 1 penny, and the denomination 1 appears centrally beneath the portcullis. This design was a key feature of the original decimal coin series introduced in 1971 and remained in use until 2008. The year 1977 was notable in British history as it marked the Silver Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II, celebrating her 25 years on the throne. While special commemorative coins were issued in that year, such as the 1977 Silver Jubilee crown, the 1 pence coin remained part of the standard circulating coinage and did not receive a special design for the occasion. Despite the historical significance of the year, the 1977 1 penny coin is not considered rare or especially valuable due to its large mintage. Over 643 million 1 pence coins were struck in 1977 for general circulation, making it a very common coin. As a result, circulated examples typically hold no more than face value. However, uncirculated coins, or those found in original Royal Mint year sets, can have slightly higher value, typically ranging from 50 pence to £1.50, depending on condition. Proof versions, especially those included in proof sets, may fetch a bit more among collectors who seek high-grade specimens. While it does not hold high numismatic value, the 1977 1 penny coin remains of interest to collectors who focus on coins from Queen Elizabeth II's reign, or those collecting complete decimal sets. It also serves as a nostalgic piece from a year of national celebration in the United Kingdom. Next up, the 1975 UK 1 penny coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is a standard issue from the early years of the British decimal currency system. Decimalisation in the UK began in 1971, and the 1 pence coin was one of the first decimal coins introduced to replace the old pre-decimal penny. The 1975 version followed the same specifications as the earlier decimal pennies. It was struck in bronze, weighed 3.56 grams, had a diameter of 20.32 millimeters, and had a plain edge. The metal composition at the time was 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin, giving the coin its distinct reddish-brown appearance when new. On the obverse of the 1975 penny is the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by sculptor Arnold Machin. In this depiction, the Queen is facing right and wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The inscription around the portrait reads, "Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith," which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This portrait was used on British coins from 1968 until 1984 and is one of the most widely circulated images of the Queen on coinage. The reverse of the coin features a design by Christopher Ironside, a well-known British coin designer. It shows a crowned portcullis with chains, a traditional emblem that has been associated with the Palace of Westminster and the British Parliament. Below the portcullis is the denomination 1 penny, and the numeral 1 appears at the bottom center. This reverse design was used on UK 1 penny coins from the start of decimalisation in 1971 until the Royal Shield reverse was introduced in 2008. In terms of mintage, the 1975 1 pence coin was produced in large quantities to meet the needs of everyday circulation. Over 304 million coins were struck that year, making it one of the more common decimal 1 pence coins. Because of this high mintage and the coin's age, most examples found today will show signs of wear and are generally only worth their face value in circulated condition. However, uncirculated coins, especially those that were preserved in original mint sets or proof sets, can be of interest to collectors. A brilliant uncirculated BU example may sell for around 50 pence to £1, while a proof version could fetch slightly more, depending on its condition and whether it's still in original packaging. There were no known minting errors or rare varieties of the 1975 one-penny coin reported, which contributes to its modest value in the coin market. Next up, the 1995 UK one-penny coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is a standard decimal coin issued as part of the regular circulating currency of the United Kingdom. While it is not a rare or particularly valuable coin in general circulation, it represents an important part of the ongoing decimal coinage system introduced in 1971. The coin retains the original bronze composition and design that had been in use since decimalization. The 1995 one-penny coin is struck in bronze, made up of 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. It weighs 3.56 grams, has a diameter of 20.32 millimeters, and features a plain, smooth edge. It was the last full year before the Royal Mint changed the metal composition of one-pence coins to copper-plated steel, which began in 1992 for some coins, but continued to be mixed with bronze through the mid-1990s, depending on demand and usage. The obverse of the coin features the third definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Raphael Makhlouf. This portrait was introduced in 1985 and used until 1997. In this design, the Queen wears the George IV state diadem, which includes a band of diamonds and pearls. The inscription around the portrait reads, "Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith," which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse of the coin, designed by Christopher Ironside, features the traditional crowned portcullis with chains, a long-standing symbol of the British Parliament. This design had been in use on the one-pence coin since 1971 and continued until 2008, when it was replaced by the Royal Shield design. Around the edge of the reverse are the words "one penny," with the denomination 1 shown below the portcullis. In terms of mintage, approximately 601 million, over 601 million, one-pence coins were produced in 1995, making this a very common coin. Because of this high mintage, the 1995 one-penny has no significant rarity or premium value in circulated condition. Most examples found in circulation today are worth only face value, especially if they are worn or discolored from age and use. However, uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated (BU) examples of the 1995 one-penny, particularly those preserved in official Royal Mint coin sets or proof sets, can be more desirable to collectors. In pristine condition, these coins can be worth 50 pence to £1, and proof versions may command slightly higher prices depending on quality and whether they are still in their original presentation packaging. There are no known major errors or varieties associated with the 1995 one-penny coin, and it is not considered rare by numismatists. Its main value lies in completing a collection of UK decimal coins or assembling a date set of Queen Elizabeth II coins from the 1990s. In summary, the 1995 UK one-penny coin is a widely circulated, historically standard piece from the late Queen Elizabeth II's reign. While it holds little monetary value in most cases, it remains a meaningful coin for collectors interested in the decimalization period, British coin design, and the long-serving image of the Queen that defined UK coinage for decades.